Hi, I'm Rob Thorne and welcome to the Sony IBC 2025 booth, and here we're talking about software-defined broadcast. On this particular demo, we're talking about how you can connect cloud resources, ground resources, manage those connections, manage the orchestration of those cloud environments in a simplified manner. So the presentation right here, we're talking about connecting cameras from the ground over HEVC using SRT and sending those into the Sony M12X Vision Mixer in an automated manner. Managing those connections from the ground to the cloud, which normally consists of multiple different steps, and then also spinning up those cloud instances so that when you're using the cloud environments, you're not starting to spin up those resources when you're not using them. Kind of the efficiency from a sustainability and a financial perspective are able to be automated within our video iPath platform. We're talking about how you can operate content creation within the cloud on our platform using traditional infrastructure or using more modern infrastructure in terms of in touch screens. We're allowing operators to select what interfaces they wish to control their mixers, whether that is a traditional panel or whether that is a software panel or a stream deck, enabling production to have the confidence that the tools they are working on are exactly the same as they're working. If you want to, making it kind of the production team unaware of the fact that they are running a resource that may be located in the cloud or actually being deployed on COTS hardware that's located in a data center elsewhere. We're also talking about how you can monitor those environments. It's great being able to use resources that are in the cloud, but you really need to know what's going on. So if disaster strikes, how can you manage those? How can you automatically fail over either between instances within a single cloud provider or a multi-cloud provider environment? And on the booth, we're showcasing how we can switch from an AWS instance to a Google Cloud Platform instance, running the same software and automatically reroute those signals to make sure that your workflow is uninterrupted if disaster strikes. And the second part of the demo here at IBC is us talking about how we can connect the broadcast control systems to vision networks. So bringing in functionality from our CNA2 and elevating that into a broadcast control plane. Traditionally, this has meant we've been able to do only monitoring in one particular device. Now via our open API, we can elevate that into a higher control plane at a kind of top level perspective, enabling us not only to reconfigure a studio's worth of RCPs into a different gallery in terms of cameras, but we're able to actually reconfigure the operator positions, changing their preview control, changing their monitor configuration, really simplifying that switch from studio to studio, gallery to gallery, but being able to do that not only in a local environment, but also how you connect that across to OB trucks that may be operating remotely or flypacks. And here at IBC, we're talking about efficient media transport, focusing on two different presentations of the same technology. So several years ago, Sony launched an HEVC highly efficient encoding technology that performs in ultra low latency. And here we're presenting that in a remote production capacity and in a contribution capacity. The remote production presentation is leveraging a 5G private cell from Neutral Wireless and how we can connect our cameras into a portable encoder and contribute that over private 5G in this particular example, but it can also be done over public 5G in countries where that is available. We're then showcasing how this can be brought into a production environment in a realistic time frame. The end-to-end delay is less than 100 milliseconds, and then bringing control, tally, return video to the operational environment. So you're really able to leverage the power of 5G, not only for bespoke video and broadcast capacity, but that could also be used for data services as well. And being able to use these cameras in a real environment where you can mix with traditional line cameras. We're also talking about how that same technology, that same hardware-based encoding has been brought into contribution networks. And here at the show, we're presenting for the first time in Europe our HEVC technology within the Nevion Virtuoso platform and how that is supporting contribution networks, leveraging that high performance and high quality for distribution over traditional contribution networks in a managed capacity using MPEG-2 transport stream, bringing in multi-point connectivity and all the advanced monitoring that people have come to expect. But we're also presenting for the first time using that same technology over SRT, bringing in the kind of the more industry standards and norms when it comes to connectivity into the cloud, and then kind of enhancing how we're able to talk about getting content from location 1 to location 2 via a variety of different network types. We're showcasing that it is not only proprietary point-to-point, but actually point-to-multipoint, bringing in those analytics that our customers have come to expect from the platform. Thank you for having this tour with us at IBC 2025. We hope you've enjoyed seeing our presentations across the Network Life portfolio, focusing on a blend of things from software-defined broadcast, scalable, traditional and cutting-edge production, and also how to efficiently transport that media from location 1 to location 2 using traditional wired, public internet or private 5G cells.